From turning F1 into wrestling.
All the time. So can we just stop about it, please?
Okay.
We are racers, we will race, and of course we're going to race hard, but fair. So
Okay.
we just keep pushing each other.
Lewis, anything from you? Okay.
To losing his cool on team radio.
Stop the car, please, on track, Max. Stop the car, please.
What a choke all the time with this shit, honestly.
These are Max Verstappen's most infuriating race moments. Let's start with the 2018 Brazilian Grand Prix, where Max Verstappen was cruising to what should have been his second F1 win, until Esteban Ocon turned his dream into an absolute nightmare.
That is Max Verstappen, the race leader, and he has spun coming down the hill. Verstappen has lost the lead to Hamilton by spinning out.
The Dutchman decided to square it off track in the most ridiculous way possible.
With his behavior after the race, we went on the scale, started to punch me, wanted to punch me and stuff, and this is not professional. You know, he can be upset.
And what did Verstappen say when asked about it later in a press conference?
What happened between you and Esteban after the race? We saw an altercation. Did he do anything to antagonise you? And will you try and speak to him at once sort of emotions have settled down later on?
I don't really have a lot to comment on that, except that he was being a
But this wasn't the first time Verstappen revealed his vile side. In 2015, a 17-year-old Max Verstappen introduced the world to his vocabulary skills at Monaco, this time around directed at Romain Grosjean.
right.
Fast forward to 2023 at Baku. If you think Verstappen matured, then you're in for a rude shock.
Carlos Sainz and company as well. This is the battle for P3. The first two as they were. Russell won't give up on this one. Neither will Verstappen. And Verstappen is shown the wall. What a move!
Verstappen then took it to a whole new level at the Parc Ferme.
It looked like very small contact.
It looked like really small contact initially. And the debrief beginning.
But wait, it gets worse 2 years later at the Spanish Grand Prix.
Can you let Russell through, please? Let Russell through.
No, I was ahead.
My advice is to let him through.
Wait, I was ahead. He just ran me off the road.
But that's the rules.
Oh, contact! Max Verstappen!
Apparently rules are just suggestions when you're Max Verstappen. And when things don't go his way, with his team, they're not spared either, as it was clear in 2023, after Spawn's second qualification.
I should have just pushed 2 laps in a row, like I said.
But you are through, Max.
Well, at least he later apologized to GP after clinching pole.
And sorry GP for being so on the rant.
Of course, this wasn't Verstappen's first outburst at his team on radio. Here's what happened at the 2022 Singapore Grand Prix.
Box, Max. Box, 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 box.
I cannot believe that he pulled out of what could have been the pole lap.
And when Charles Leclerc crashed and ruined Verstappen's qualifying session the previous year at Monaco, his radio outburst was completely unhinged.
Man.
Leclerc's in the wall at 16.
Then this happened the same year at Baku, after getting a puncture as he was leading the race with just a few laps to go.
Happy with your brake pedal. Traction metrics are sensible too.
You gotta feel for him here. Wait, let's first see what he did after crashing out with Lewis Hamilton at Monza.
Into the first chicane once again. It's wheel to wheel. Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out.
Really feeling the sympathy now? Even during practice sessions, Verstappen doesn't shy away from throwing tantrums. Just watch what he did at the 2021 Portuguese Grand Prix.
What a joke, mate. I can't even see where I'm going, so much vibration.
Understood, Max. Well, if it's a safety concern for you, we're happy to box.
I'll just visit the dentist after the weekend.
Got a few teeth to get fixed.
Speaking of tantrums, Lance Stroll once made the mistake of getting in Verstappen's way during practice at the 2020 Portuguese Grand Prix.
Man, is this guy blind? What the is wrong with him?
The 2020 Tuscan Grand Prix was another disaster for Verstappen. First, he lost power right at the race start and immediately started raging on the radio.
No power!
He got his power back after a few seconds, but this had left him in the midfield. Things then got worse after crashing out of the race, after a chaotic restart, and he completely lost it over team radio.
At least half a dozen cars involved in this. 3, it's 4 indeed. 4 into 1 doesn't go, and the Red Bull of Verstappen definitely took a big hit in the gearbox and sent him into the gravel trap.
But not just Max Verstappen, who's been showered with stones as he tries to get out of that gravel trap, but last week's race winner, Gasly, also out.
I'm stuck. This is what you get with this.
Let's now look at the 2024 Hungarian Grand Prix, where the race wasn't going Verstappen's way at all. It all started when he was ordered to give back a track position to Lando Norris.
I can they not just say what they think, and then we decide. That's the...
Things got even worse, and that's when the 4-time world champion completely lost his cool. And as usual, GP was the one on the receiving end of Verstappen's anger.
A big difference, Verstappen 3 laps on the medium.
Well, that's some gentle introduction.
No, mate, don't give me that bullshit now. You guys give me the fucking strategy, okay? I'm trying to rescue what's left.
And when his DRS failed to open at the 2022 Spanish Grand Prix,
he does. Oh, no, it's closed. It opened and then shut, so this DRS problem coming back to haunt Max Verstappen. It cost him a shot at pole.
DRS did not open.
No, the DRS. Man, we can't even make a DRS work, man. Unbelievable.
Max, try pressing the DRS after your curbing. Max, I think you may have closed it last time around.
Because I'm pressing it 50 times.
which of these moments was the most outrageous? Let us know in the comments down below.
What a great victory for Max Verstappen and Red Bull.